everybody. How are you? I am coming to you live. Hi, Miss Jane. How are you? We are in our camper. I had a book signing over the weekend. I don't have any makeup except for my lipstick. Hey, Henri, catching you on the YouTube. Look at you, girl. Hey, Chelsea, how are you? Hey, Tammy. Hi, Vicki. Hello, everyone. Hello, Stephanie. You are over on YouTube tonight. Hello, Sarah. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh, you're so sweet. Of course, you're so sweet. Anyways, we are here to answer a reader question, but we had look how long my hair is. That means it needs to be cleaned. Here is Miss Jeannie. Just got home from the store, put everything away, slam veggies. Yum. Oh, I love that Instapot. I know we had chicken fajitas on the grill outside. It was so delish. Look at my cute little nail my nail lady did for me for my book signing. Isn't that cute? Anyways, so we had a great book signing. We are at a campground, and I don't know if you can see. You really can't see too much, but the trees have tall turned. We had some beautiful foliage around here. Eddie and I have been tooling around in the mountains. I'm definitely a mountain girl, y'all. Definitely a mountain girl. So we're in our new fifth wheel. So that's exciting. It is. I'll give a little tour here in a little bit. If y'all want a tour, just let me know. Otherwise, I don't want to have to make you not give a tour. But anyways, so I had a book signing at White Pines over the weekend, and it was so awesome. I got to see so many readers. I was there in 2019, and then we were going to do it again. But then, of course, COVID happened, so it just happened this week. So I was there with a bunch of other cozy mystery authors, and I was so excited to see my friend Melissa Bourbon, who you guys might know as Winnie Archer. It is so fun connecting with her, because what had happened is that she was actually one of the main authors who got me into writing cozy mysteries. So I thought I wrote romance, and so I belong to a blog that she owned called Chasing Heroes. So all you people that have been here for a long time, that's where I started, and that's how I built my newsletter list, and that's how I got to meet so many people. It was before I even had a book. And so she and I became fast friends. She even came to some of my kids' graduation things. She lived in Texas. She also has 5 kids. And so now she lives, I believe it's in North Carolina, not South Carolina. I always get the Carolinas confused. She's in North Carolina now. And so she was there, and we got to hug up on each other. We haven't seen each other in probably 10 years. And so actually she and I wrote a marketing book together under another name. Her name was it under me? Was it under Misa? I think it was under Misa. I guess it could have been under Melissa Bourbon. I'm not sure. So that's her pen name is Melissa Bourbon. I can't remember what she wrote. I'm going to look it up while we're sitting here. It was called The Tricked Out Toolbox. And we wrote it. It was promotion and marketing tour. Melissa Bourbon Ramirez. And so I'm going to share my screen and show you. I mean, you can still buy the book, and I don't know how that's possible. But anyways, I think you can see this. This is the book we wrote together, and this was back in, here she is. This was back in 2012. Oh, my Lanta. So, I mean, I don't ever think we get any sales off of this, and it's so old school. I don't even know if you can even look inside of it. No, there it is. So that was it. We had so much fun writing it. And then we went on this little tour. So we went around all of these writing groups and we did workshops and we had so much fun. And she is just a super dear friend of mine. And so she is amazing. So if you get a chance to read Melissa Bourbon, here I'm going to share again because and probably you guys know. Here, we'll share the screen again. So what she writes is, she also is Winnie Archer. So this is who she writes. This is her stuff. So I'm sure you guys have seen some of her things. And then she wrote the Lola Cruz. This was a real fun one, Lola Cruz. And then she also writes as Winnie Archer. Let's see if it's people that, no, I was going to see if in her also bots, she, let's go to her about. Isn't she a doll? She's still just as cute as ever. And she is a teacher by trade. And so she also teaches writing classes. And I've been on her podcast. Here's Winnie Archer. I've been on her podcast a couple of times. Search Google for Winnie Archer. And I was going to look up her stuff on Amazon. So these are her Winnie Archer books. So I'm sure that you guys have seen her books, but she is a very, very dear friend of mine. Let's see, Writers Spark Academy. It's so funny. And I mean, I hate this, and I hate to say it. I did an interview with her on Writer Spark, and anyways, I don't know. Hold on, I don't know if y'all can hear me. But anyways, I did this interview with her, and look at my face. And y'all, that is the face of a tired. Oh wait, I gotta share another tab. Because I'm gonna stop sharing screen. I'm gonna share. Because when we were talking about grief and so, not that y'all care, but while we're on here, I'm going to show you. So look at that face compared to me now. This was in the throngs of when I was taking care of my daddy. And stress and grief can do all the things to you. So I had, this was 3 years ago, and daddy was super sick, and you can tell I'm tired. I tried to put on some makeup. It just wasn't working for me. You can see, but she is awesome. And this is an interview that we did. It's on YouTube that you can watch. It talks about, I don't know what that great tip was. So let's see. Voice out and put it through the woods or something like that. Let's see. But all those things are put in. So like if I do something new like that, it's put into that July file. I don't know what the great tip was.
So I know that you were a teacher before writing BW, Tanya. Did you have that type? Is that how your brain works? Like, did you have that type of system, development in place as a teacher?
So I love watching that interview because we have a spammer. We need to get rid of the spam. Oh, yes. Let's block the user. Thank you, Jane. But anyways, you could see on my face the exhaustion. And I always say to my mama, because we were talking about grief and family and things when I was catching up with her. And I said, oh my gosh, when I was on your podcast, I just remember, pulling myself off the couch. I'd been home for about a couple hours to do the podcast. And so we ended up going ahead and doing the podcast. And I was like, I tell my mom and my sister all the time, I get all of these like memories on my OneDrive of photos, or it comes up in Facebook, and you can see my mama from 3 years ago to now and the difference and how much better she looks because of the less stress, as well as my sister. Not that we would have it any other way. But anyways, all I've got to say about that roundabout squirrel is that I loved getting to hug up on her. Also, we are here to answer a reader question, and y'all know that I do not, and I will show you exactly what I do, because again, I love to share screen, and y'all know that I'm not fancy, but I'm going to share my Facebook. So here's my Facebook. And I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to Google my page and say, ask me anything. So if you are on here from Facebook, or if you're on here from YouTube, that I always have a October, which is right now, ask me anything. So this was recent, and then we're going to go to comments, and then I'm very fancy. I scroll, and this is the winner. Do you draw more inspiration from your personal experience or imagination? Great question. And I'm going to say to Barbara, we are answering your question tonight. Boom. Boom. So we're going to click all that. We're going to stop sharing. We're going to come back over here, and then I'm going to make a banner so you guys know. And people always like to know, they're always like, oh, how come you don't? I'm going to show you Rowena and Eddie. Here, watch out, Eddie. Here we come. Look at him. Say hi, Eddie. Look at Rowena. So we'll give a camper tour after we answer the reader question. But anyways, I don't like to look at the questions beforehand, because I think it's fun to just talk about them off the cuff. So here we go, y'all. She said, do you draw more inspiration from personal experience or imagination? Oh, my stars, Barbara. So we could talk right now. I am writing in a 2026 book, and it is a killer coffee book. And so, like, for today, we went to to the cutest coffee shop. I'm trying to get on my thing here. And it was adorable. It reminded me so much of Roxy. This is a inside tour. They had their own roastery. I'm like, this is like Roxy. And this was in the back. And then up front was the actual coffee shop. It also had this. Also up here, you can't hardly see it, but I did take a picture of it. I thought I took a picture of it. Yeah. So up there was a little band that they could have. This right here was a map with pins in it, and it said, pin where you are from. Then, let's see. I took a picture inside. You can kind of see there's the chalkboard. I got a pumpkin spice latte, and Eddie got him a fancy mocha. Look at that. Eddie's never had such a bougie coffee in the world. Of course, all these pictures are going to go on Facebook and Instagram or in the newsletter. But I took him out his coffee, and he was like, what, the lid's on? I'm like, don't put the lid on it. Look up under the lid, because I didn't have it on. I just had it sitting on there. And I said, we got to take a picture of you. So he took a picture of his bougie coffee. So then, of course, I took a picture of us as we're in there. But anyway, so just for instance, just today, so I loved how they had the little music in the corner. And I thought, I've never had Roxy entertain anybody with like music. And I have music in all my books, especially like bluegrass music or country music or something. And so I thought, I should put a music in the next book. I don't know, something with the music thing. I don't know. But so that would be a little bit of real life. Obviously, the murder is not. I've definitely done things like, for instance, the camper series. I was a camper as a little girl, and no dead bodies, but the first camper that May has in her Winnebago is exactly like the one I had when I was a little girl growing up. And we went to all the campgrounds, different things like kayaking. I was kayaking at the New River Gorge last week, so that I know how to do all those things. So really just the mechanics of some of the stuff. Like I know how to, now I know how to do fifth wheel stuff because now I'm in the fifth wheel. Like today I was talking with this guy at the coffee shop, and he was like, "Oh, what kind of camper do y'all have?" Because we started talking about campgrounds. And then I said, "Oh, we've had 5 others or 4 others, and this is our 5th one." And I was telling him all, and he's like, "You know a lot about campers." I'm like, "I just know a little bit about campers." But anyways, and so, those experiences, come into it. Then I have my brother-in-law, who is a retired drug officer with the Northern Kentucky Drug Task Force with the canine dog. So some of his things with Kenny Lowry, I pull from some of those experiences. And there's a lot of things also, like in our ghostly undertaking books. One of my friends growing up, they have a funeral home in my hometown, and they still have the funeral home. And so when we were kids, we would kind of hang out in the funeral home, run around the funeral home, run around the casket room, do all the things. So I kind of draw from the experiences of those, of just kind of writing the scene. Oh, y'all hear there's ducks because we're by a river in the middle of the mountains. But anyways, and so I draw things from that. Also, if you remember in Dead as a Doornail, in the Kenny Lowry books, the beginning opens up where Kenny is getting her nails done at a salon inside of a mall, or like one of those nail salons that have 100 of people at one time, and you just get who you get. That was taken from a personal experience. Also in the Ghostly Undertaking, was it the Ghostly Undertaking? Yeah, Chicken Teeter was after a 80-year-old moonshiner when I was growing up as a woman, that we would meet, just the name, that we would meet down at the river when I was a little girl, the Kentucky River, and buy moonshine from her in the late 70s. And so everything like that, and that I can draw on to write the experience modern day, I will. Like, for instance, obviously my imagination is all the things that happen, the victims, the suspects, how they might lay there, different things like that. But as far as things I try to get right are the procedurals and things that I've experienced, the sights, the smells. And, when the producers came to Kentucky for the camper series, the night before they came, I'm like, did I really make Kentucky as beautiful as I feel like Kentucky is? And so I was kind of nervous because I was like, did I really make Kentucky as gorgeous as I think it is? Or did I, just make it up, or what was it? And so, interestingly enough, when they came and then they left, and before they left, they said, wow, Kentucky is as beautiful as you make it. In the books, I could really see it. So I hope that answered your question. If there's any other questions, feel free to put those into the comment. I'm going to, let's see, go in here and say hello to other people. Where did I leave off? Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn. How are you? I hope you got your book in the mail. Hey, Jeannie, it's for tomorrow. Hubby works 2 to 12:30. Oh, yum. So, and soup is always better the next day, I think. Hey, Betty, how are you? Hey, Sissy, how are you? I'll see you Saturday at the family reunion. I love my nail too. Yeah, she did just the little wraps on both of them. Aren't they cute? Let's see. Yay, a tour. Yes. Oh, yes, we should do a tour for sure. Thank you so much. Yes, a tour. I know, Tammy, we missed you last night or Sunday night on our community. So if anyone is new to me, they should know that we have a community of friends. It is free to join. But we do also have other things you can do there where you would need to become a member. But it's where I like to hang out. It is my very own private community with a few thousand of our friends. So come over and join it if you are a Tanya Kappas books super fan. If not, or just want to be with like-minded people, we would love to have you over there. But Tammy, we had book club over there. We did not pick my book. We picked a book called Murder at the Pumpkin Spice. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up on Amazon. And the author's name was Laura. And so we discussed that book. It was called, I'm getting into my Kindle here on my, oh, here it is. Murder with a Hint of Pumpkin Spice. So we actually read that in our book club, and it was a lot of fun. Super cute. And I think the consensus was a lot of people are going to go on to the second and third book, which I love. So we missed you. Jeannie says, we do. We want to touch. It's like she even knows us. I know. I think I got rid of the scammer. Oh, here's the scammer. I have 20 published books. That is awesome. Delete. I love that. And Jane, of course, yes, spammer. Here we are on YouTube. Let's see. Josh, hey Tanya, I have read all your Capers Through the County about halfway through your killer. Love your books. Aunt Maxine reminds me of Dottie. Oh, thank you, Josh. I really, really, really appreciate that so much. The Killer Coffee series came first, so maybe Dottie reminds you of Aunt Maxie. But interestingly enough, my cousin Sissy is here right now, and my aunt Dottie, Sherry is her name, and my aunt, her mother is Dorothy, and she is who Dottie in the Camper series is loosely based on her and another one of my aunts named Dorothy. And yesterday marked the 17 years that my Aunt Dorothy has passed. So I love that comment because we love her. Yes, Henri, we want one for sure. Jeannie says, hello, Eddie and Ro. Oh, I think they might be fighting. Oh, yes. So today I walked in because we've been working in the morning and then we go out to do something in the afternoon that's local. And so today I came in, I do writing sprints with some authors. And today I walked into the camper and this is what I found. And I believe that they were having a meeting without the Tanya. That looks like cahoots is going on. Cahoots. So let's see. Stress and grief can do a huge amount over the past 5 years between my two of my mom being ill and eventually passed away. I have looked and have aged maybe changes. I know, Stephanie, it's just something, isn't it? But I would never change it for the world. Oh, Ro is something else. I'm going to post a post this tonight on the many poses of Rowena in a fifth wheel. Rowena loves the fifth wheel. Let me tell you about it. So she gets the poop zoomies at home. Is that TMI? Poor Josh. Josh is new to us, I think. I hope we don't scare him off. Anyways, she gets the poop zoomies after she poops in the morning. And so at home. So her poo-poo is far away and she has an electric litter box that cleans it and all the things. So I can hear it going, and then she goes, and she goes around the house and goes crazy. And this is like 5 a.m. So the first night we were in this RV, it's much bigger. And so it seems much bigger, but still also 30 foot. but it doesn't have the driving part. So that's why it seems bigger, because the extra few footage of the driving part like makes a lot of sense, and it makes it feel bigger and a lot more space. But also we have a bump out, which we didn't have on the second Class C, which the one we just got rid of. And then we have a bump out in the bedroom, and I'll show you that in a second. But anyways, so the other morning, Rowena at 5 a.m. goes into her litter box here and does the poopage, and then she gets the zoomies right here. She's like, around here up to the bed, and so I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to put a post out of Rowena and her many positions in this RV. She is something else. It is a very cool coffee shop that we went to. Hello, Brittany. Yes, it was so comfy and I loved it. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lauren. We got a few Laurens here. Congratulations on the series. Thank you so much. Barbara. Hey, I just answered your question. I hope you heard it. Hello, Judith. How are you? Judith, I think I got an email from you today. Let me see if I did, and I will answer it for you. I just haven't been back in time to answer. And if you guys are on Facebook, be sure that you scroll down the 16 posts today, because we did have a guest author today. Judith said, will you be attending in 2026 Coastal Magic? I will not be. I will not be attending Coastal Magic next year. I'm so sorry. But thank you for your beautiful email. Oh, wow, you're RVing. You're making your way home. Well, I love it. And thank you for your beautiful email, Judith. Loved answering that. Love the nails. Thank you. Let's see. Did this show up? I guess it did. It says it did not, but I think it showed up. I don't know. Thank you. I know I miss you guys too. Yes. Oh, it's starting to smell like veggie stew over here. Whoop, whoop. Dottie is meaner. Yes, I love Dottie too. I know, Lauren, you're like the real life Dottie living. And Max is a bit more filter than Dottie. She sure does. She sure does. Busted Road. Yeah, she's always busted. Hey, Donna, how are you? Oh yeah, totally get the zoomies. You are so welcome. It was great fun with the guest author. Oh, good. I'm so glad you guys had fun. So are y'all ready for the tour? So I need to get a little more. So this is, okay. Oh, I love that Jeannie says her nails are green like Frankenstein. Hello, Amanda Edwards. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to step on the stuff. So we first walk in. Of course, this is the out, I've got the door open, but anyways, it's a bigger door. So that's nice for Rowena. But of course, you walk in and there's a coffee bar, which I've not set up for a coffee bar. But right here is a cabinet. So Eddie is going to put in a fireplace for me that we can get. That's an electric fireplace. So that's going to go there. And then, so if I step back, you can kind of see what it looks like. And all I have is I just transferred the pictures that I already had from my last RV. And so then this is a pantry. As you can see, I don't really have anything in it yet because, we just really don't know what to put in it. And then this, is the bump out that Eddie and Rowena are on, and it's 3 recliners. And then across where I like to sit is my table. And Eddie is going to take out that little panel, and then he's going to put Rowena's food in there, like recess it right there so she can get to it there, because right now, as you can see, we just have it over there and she's afraid I'm going to put it up because I got up. And then we have our kitchen, which is so big. But my favorite thing about the kitchen is this, a garbage can. Now, I don't know, But no RV has garbage cans. You have to, like, there's no room for a garbage can. But this one, ta-da! This is my favorite feature. I'm not lying. It is a real-to-life full garbage can. And it was so cute when the little guy showed us. His name was Jared at the RV place. We walked into another fifth wheel and he's like, oh, and at the front of the door there was a garbage can pull out. And I was like, garbage can. I'm like, why don't they ever put garbage cans? So I just put these little touch lights. Do y'all remember these little touch lights from the 80s? So I just put one there. Of course I have lighting and everything, but yeah, I like the ambiance of stuff. So we have the double sink, which I love. We have the fancy little faucet here. And then, the shades, things like that. And then we have a stove. Look at this little, and this adorable. So my son, Brady, and his girlfriend, Lindsay, got me that. It's a little cute cross-stitch towel that I hung up on the stove, which is the oven. And then the stove. And then, of course, my refrigerator and all the storage and all the stuff. And then over here, this is Eddie's work cabinet. It's got all his work stuff in there. That little blue thing up there holds all of the files for all the books. This is my work station here. I've got my granny readers, my book lamp for my book when I read, my iPad, things like that. And then, of course, there's Rowena now. She's sitting there. And then we can go up the steps. And the steps, it's got the 3 little steps here. And then it has, I love this handrail. And we got the steps. And then here is the bathroom. As you can see, it's nothing fancy. Put the toilet down. And why do I have that cubby open? Because Rowena likes to lay there. And I do it. So I put the dirty laundry in here because I can't stand looking at it. So I got to figure that out. But this is the shower. And then it's got the door in here. So when you go to the bathroom, the toilet paper is on the door. But all the normal things. You can see I got my pajama pants on. So I'll turn that off. And then we can go to the bedroom. And this is our cozy bedroom. You can see that it's still the same size bed in our last one. Eddie has yet to, there again is the poo box way down here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Woo! But eventually next week, it is going to have a cutout like my last one. Remember under my bed, there's a cutout. So there's a huge space here under the bed. Right now, it has all the books under it from our book signing. But Eddie will, like he did the last one, he'll cut a hidey hole down here for Rowena, but he sections it off. So she'll have her own little hidey hole for her poo space. But right now, like I said, we just have all the books in there that are left over from the book signing. Woo! And so Eddie and I have tables, cubby holes, and a little wardrobe there. Rowena likes to sit up there on the bookshelf, so nothing's up there. I know everything's like Rowena. He's like, we're doing everything for Rowena. I'm like, yeah, we are, because she's got to travel with us. We'll turn the lights on. Okay, lights, and let there be light. So this little thing is a bump out, and this is my wardrobe. This is Eddie's wardrobe. Maybe it also has a pass through to the bathroom. Like you can open that door right there, and it's a pass through to the bathroom. But we are not going to use it as that. I mean, well, we are, but so here we're back in the bathroom. So see, it's a pass through. So we have like some towels, but Eddie's also going to make shelves and like corner that off too, because he can just redo all this stuff. So anyways, here's our cute little bedroom, and then Eddie has a couple of shelves, and then here is my wardrobe in here. So, it's a full length. And then this whole thing just like pushes back. But again, there is nothing on here. You can see outside. Can you see out there? I don't know if you can see the people. And the FedEx guy was just here delivering to the people next to us. But Rowena likes to lay here. Also, look at her. She's like, let me up there. So she likes to sit there and watch all the people. Don't you, sissy? Huh? Hey, you like to sit there and watch all the people? Yeah. See, she's biting me. She's biting me. Ow! But she's purring, so it's a happy bite. So then you can see this is my thing. And then I leave that open again for Rowena so she can have another hidey hole. And then you can see I've got these little lamps kind of everywhere. So, right, Ro? You have something to say? Do you have something to say? Huh? Can you say hello? Can you say, oh, goodness, up here? She's like, I want to do that. Ow, ow. Look at her, y'all. She's something. You be a good girl. Come on, let's go. But then, of course, we've got a light if we want to hear. But lots of plugs. And then Eddie, of course, has everything on his side as well. So that, and then she's something. So that is what it looks like. So it feels so much bigger, but it's still a 30-foot fifth wheel. So, and then, you know, of course, here she comes. You coming? There she comes. Look at those glowing eyes. So it feels bigger. And it was interesting because, you know, we just thought we would get just like a trade-in or something, but our Class C cost more than this. And so they gave us a check back. So I'm like, that's awesome. We'll take it. So let's see. The towel is isn't that towel adorable? Let's see. Her only complaint is now I have few wrinkles because we're 35, very close to your age. There's a big birthday coming up in May. Ooh, are you gonna be double nickels? I'm gonna be double nickels in March. I'm gonna be 55, but I don't care. So you say that about wrinkles, but I use beef tallow on my face every night. Like I don't have any makeup on right now because I use organic, like she makes it. Like I have my own June Hill and my own store, and I'll show you what it's called. Let's see. She changed the name recently to something. Oh my gosh, I gotta think of the name of it. She just changed the name this week. Branch and Burrow. Blossom. Branch and Blossom. Is that it? Yeah. Is that her? No. Hold on. No, that's not her. I'm finding it. It's Blossom. Okay, it's Blossom and something, and I'll share my screen. But she makes all Blossom and Blooms. She literally she just changed the name. Blossom and Bloom. Is that it? Oh no. I can't think of it, you guys. Hold on. I need to go back to my page and see what groups I belong to. Let's see. I don't even know what groups. Or people that I like. What is all this stuff? Oh, those are followers. I need following. Nope. That's not it. Oh, wait, was that it? Yes. Okay. I'm going to show you. Not that y'all care about this, so I'm still going to show it to you. So I'm going to add, share screen again. We're going to go back to Facebook, y'all. So we're going to share. So this is it. So this is my laundry detergent. Like this literally is her shop. So over here, like all of this is all the things that she uses to make your creams and stuff. And then she has a loom right here. You can't really see it because she makes all of these. They're beautiful. So if you could see this green fabric, she's making me a purse with that. But this is her laundry soap. And y'all know that I'm on my homeopathic cure because of the CHEK2 gene and because my sister had stage 0 breast cancer, though she no longer has it. we now only use natural skincare and home products. So this is her page. It's awesome. I'm going to copy it in case you want it. But I love her. Her name is Amanda. She is awesome. And I'm going to show you like that is, oh, that's older stuff. Maybe we can go here real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can get there. If I can get there from here. I need to actually, I'm in her group. So let's see if I can find the group, because in there, let's see, group. I know I'm in the group. I just can't remember. Oh, I just can't, because she just changed the name. It was not this. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the group. And she is Adorbs. And I will also put the group up in case you want to go to her group. But she is about, can y'all see that? Yeah. Her shop is about 45 minutes from my house. So this is what I use on my face. So I use the Tallow and Tranquility. And so all this was run by the, I don't know what that's new. Breathe Easy Shower Melt. Oh my gosh. I'm going to write shower melt. Shower melt. Oh, there. Gone like that. Anyway, she's a doll. I'll show you a picture of her. She's very cute, very sweet, very knowledgeable. And all of her products, like she's going to have this fun light over dark, where it's a faith-filled cozy corner. Just all the cozy words, y'all. I realize the dark, creepy side of Halloween, and that's okay. This weekend at Bloom and Burrows, create a peaceful, joyful Jesus Center space for all those who still love the fun without the fear. And so we believe Jesus is light, and where there's darkness has to go. So it's really, she's doing all that this weekend, but I won't be home this weekend. So I'm super jelly that that's happening. And then the other night she had this thing called Witches, Brews, Booze, and Halloween Bar. It was a shop crawl. And so they had some fun things there, and everything is all natural. But I was going to show you this other stuff. Like, look at her doing her loom. Isn't she something? Doing all her stuff. But anyways, and she makes all these things. I love it. That's her daughter who works in there. So cute. And her daughter makes fingernails. Also, I have the red lipstick. And that's for, like, everything she has is all natural. And this is her shop. So I go in there, and down there is where I get the bucket of coffee. So that's where the bucket of coffee place is. So I like to go. So this was an old school that was turned into shops, and it's up in Murrow, Ohio. But here's her little shop, and look how cute it is. So she has a few items of clothing. That's the lip balm I use. And she's just kind of showing you everything that she's got. I mean, it's like natural everything. It's awesome. That's her. This is her. Look at her cute purse that she made. Adorable. But that's her. I bought that ring. I've got that ring, y'all. I bought that ring too. Oh no, I bought this ring. I bought this ring too. So I bought that ring and I bought that ring, and I have them both with me. So she knows I am a sucker for. So let's see. I was going to try to find what I have on right now. Oh, that's her bread. Doesn't that look good? Okay, so this is what I have on today. So this is just sometimes you don't feel like putting on makeup. So this is just a beef tallow. So it's Stephanie, I'm coming back around to you, girl squirrel. So it helps like really moisturize your skin and keep it like very youthful and just really moisturizing. So that's my favorite thing right now. I have all her stuff. I could even go to the bathroom and show you everything, but she's great. I know I'm losing y'all. Y'all like, Tanya, what? You're crazy. I totally have fine lines too. The towel is adorable. They are so cute. Yeah, they got me the cutest stuff ever. They are very cute. They were so excited. Oh yeah, so I have a lot of cute little cozy pillows that I do. Thank you, Tammy. Yes, it's super nice. It's super gorgeous. And Rose, she's something else. I'm missing her. Oh, hello, Kayla. How are you? You know, she didn't even come to the book club on Sunday. It was here in the camper, and she was like, I ain't even gonna come to it. Didn't even come. Yeah, Rose is a sweet girl, but we do miss you, but we can see each other right here. Ashley, thank you so much. And Lauren, Rowena loves you as well. And Dobby. Love the new RV. Thank you, Barbara. Love me. Oh, me too, Linda. Linda, I think you emailed me today too. Let me look that up and I'll answer your question. Linda, you are the best. And those bracelets, amazing. Okay, Linda. I have not read it yet, but I saw Linda Bowen right here. I'm opening it up. I was happy to meet you. I told you that you were hearing from me. What's the best way to buy more books from you? I have a list of the numbers I need from the Camper and Criminals. Is this the best way to contact you? Yes. Just message me. I have a couple more I need to buy because that one beautiful, sweet Logan, she bought all 41 books in the Camper Criminal series that day. And I only didn't have like 3 with me. So beautiful, beautiful Linda. Yes. Contact me like you just did earlier and tell me what books you need. And then we can do PayPal or Venmo. And I have Zelle, I think. So, but PayPal and Venmo are the best ways. I could probably also do credit card, but we would have to have your number and all that kind of stuff. So you let me know in my email what you want to do. So, and I'll respond just in case you did not hear me. That's my stray cat does play she plays. I know. She's just flirting. It's just playing. Thank you, Donna. But she is, something else. Oh, you're going to be 60 in April. I'm going to be the double nickels. I'm 66. So y'all should feel like you don't look 66 either. Older than the devil, and I'm trying not to obsess. Oh, you're so fun. Where is she located? She is located in Murrow, Ohio. And so, but I'm sure that you can, so I use all of her, it smells so good. Like her laundry detergent and her dishwashing tabs. They're all homemade. And I have my own, I call her my own June Hill. Did anyone else cave and turn their furnace on? We did Friday. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have our furnace on and we also have this little thing right there. It's just a little heater to supplement, even though we have great heat here. But we don't want to turn it on all the time because it's full blast or whatever. But although it's the quiet RV system, we don't really need all that on right now. But we do have just a little heat on in here. But oh yeah, for sure at home too, I'm sure. About 5 minutes on to make sure it worked. Yep, there you go. Great choice. The store reminds me of some of the stores in my. I know, that's what I said. She's my own little June Hill, and she's so sweet. Waking up at 50 gets. Oh yeah, very cold. Hey girl, hey Angie. Everybody say hello to Angie. And they do that with the old school. And it is a great idea. And they have so many cute things. Sissy says, I need 5 or 6 jars. Girl, you got it. It's totally my kind of stuff. And she's adorable. Linda, I sure will. Yay. I loved meeting you. And you were amazing and loved hugging up on you. It was so much fun. I had so much fun. I've always had fun at White Pines. Everybody's my kind of people. Hey, Kristen. So we did get a new truck to pull the 5th wheel. So we've traded in our old truck and I'm going to sell my little Fiat. So we traded in the old truck to get a 3/4 ton truck. And it does not, it's just oh my gosh, it's totally basic. Like it's got the knobs, nothing fancy, because we're just not fancy and we don't need anything that's going to break mechanically. And we didn't get like all the fancy features at all. So it has the turn knobs. And so our first night in White Pines, where we stayed in White Pines, I needed to go to the doll. Well, I needed to go pick up some water. And I knew the dollar store has the best, if you have to buy bottled water, which I try not to buy, and I did not pack enough. I also buy that Liquid Death. Is it called Liquid Death? It's like water in a can. So I didn't pack enough of it to take to White Pines. So I'm like, oh, it is if you have to drink water out of a bottle, out of plastic, they have it at the Dollar General. And it is, hold on, pulling it out because I haven't even drank. I bought 4 bottles. It's Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain is the best bottled water in plastic you can buy if you have to drink out of plastic, which I highly recommend you don't. So that's why we drink out of glass. But anyways, and so we went to the Dollar General, and Eddie and I are driving these curvy streets, you know, and it's dark. And I said, Eddie, put your brights on because I'm afraid a deer's going to bounce out, or a bear in the middle of the night. Well, in the middle of the night, but to me, it felt like the middle of the night because it was like 8 o'clock, and that's the middle of the night. And so Eddie was like, I'm trying, but it's not staying. So then we get into the Dollar General, and I am looking at the cutest cups ever, mugs. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you. Cutest mugs ever. It says, deck the halls with songs of Dolly, as in Dolly Parton. Oh, crazy. The Dollar General has Dolly Parton, a Dolly Parton Christmas line. I'm not lying. Spoons, wooden spoons, and all. I about died. So I bought this. And I was looking, and this lady said, oh my gosh, I followed. She coming in. She was rushing in. She says, I was behind y'all, and I almost hit you because you don't have lights on your truck. You don't even have brake lights. And we're like, what? And she said, yeah. So she pulled in, and she goes, I need to come to the Dollar General store anyways. So I pulled in, and we're like, oh my gosh. I said, well, it's a brand new truck. There better be brake lights. And she goes, oh, well, she goes, I have that same kind of truck. Did you push the little button on there? And so when we went outside, there's a fancy little button that we did not know about that helps with the lights on. And Eddie's like, you know, my brother mentioned something like that. And Eddie would have figured it out. We just thought we had lights. We just thought they were very dim. And so without, knowing. So anyways, so we didn't know about that. But then everything else is like a dial, like the heat, the music, if there's music. I mean, I don't know. But we do have a USB that we can plug our phone in. So anyways, I was cracking up. Oh, we totally prefer the knobs as well. That's what I use. Yeah. Love Dollar General. The summer holiday ornaments have some cute. Oh, I had to look up those. I know I love that mug too. It is so cute. I have that mug, bought it over the weekend. Yeah, like at your Dollar General. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. Must have that mug. Judith, go to the Dollar General. Go, girl, sis, go. So you were driving with the daytime running lights. Yep. I love me some Dolly Parton too. Love me some Dolly Parton. Run to the Dollar General. And I bought this one because it has a handle of a candy cane. But I don't know how much. I mean, it wasn't that much. Well, I say that, but it wasn't $1. But it was $6, but it's worth it. It's worth it to me. But it was $6. I love it. I haven't even drank out of it yet, but I love it. But anyways, so I was like, woo! But anyways, I'm just yammering on now. So I was like, yay, Dolly Parton, love her. Oh, you did? Yes, I bought quite a few of Dolly things. Really? That's the first time I saw her at the DG. I gotta go to the DG at home. I've just got one down the road from me, down the road, just literally less than a mile from my house. Gotta go down there. Anyways, y'all, this has been fun. If you are in Patreon, remember our Halloween party is Sunday night, and I will post them there. But if you are not in Patreon, which is my private community, then I will see you guys next week when I answer another reader question. So I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks for showing up tonight. Bye, y'all.